Hello, I'm Pete and welcome back to Sable. In the previous episode, we built our hoverbike, we started our gliding. This new hoverbike is nice, isn't it? So smooth and so quiet. Our quest is to leave the canyon and begin our gliding. Here's a gate. This is the way out. Oh, is it finished? I'm still controlling. There we go. And that's given me an achievement as well, just the two of us. Now, what does that say? I should speak to Atari, the machinist at Burnt Oak Station. Is that my active quest? Collect more masks. Okay, Burnt Oak Station. So that's just over in this direction. Okay, I guess... Yeah, there it is. Let's go over. What's this little cluster of miscellaneous here? Is there going to be something lootable in here? Kind of just looks like bushes and things. I'm not seeing anything that looks like a container. I will just hop off and have a little look around. Is this interactable? Oh, there's something interactable here. Am I catching a butterfly? I am a sunshine butterfly. Well, I'm glad I had a little peek. See if there's anything else in this little zone. Doesn't seem like it, just some bones. Nothing to worry about, I'm sure. Right, let's continue more towards Burnt Oak Station. While keeping an eye out for interesting looking places to stop. And trying not to make our hoverbike's wings clip into the ground, because that's embarrassing. I imagine there's going to be another butterfly here. Let's try it. Yeah, there it is. See that little dot? Another sunshine butterfly. Oh, and another. So I'm guessing we're going to need to pick up quite a lot of these butterflies for a quest at some point. Always good to start stocking up. Oh, hello. I see moving things. Maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe that was just a visual glitch. But I definitely felt like I saw something. It could have just been a little breeze, actually. Let's attribute that to a breeze. Any butterflies in this little corner? No. I'm going to have to learn to identify when a clump of bushes is just a clump of bushes. Oh, I do see a balloon up there. That's going to be another one of them cartographers. Okay, so these balloons are quite good for identifying settlements from a distance. Nice. Okay, there's definitely going to be butterflies in here. It's just too leafy. Oh, hello. Okay, I interacted with that and nothing happened. Maybe that's something that needs to be interacted with at a certain time of day. Either way, promises of butterflies are not fulfilled. Okay, where did I... There I did. And yeah, I can call. I need to remember that. If ever I lose my hoverbike, Simoon, I can press the button to summon it to me. Okay, so... In fact, let me just check the map. Okay, yes, we are actually still away from Burnt Oak Station. It's that big, ironically, burnt-looking oak over there. And the cartographer is just here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to park up. I'm going to disembark. I'm going to try and get my way up to that balloon there because I think I'll be able to buy a map of this area. Oh, hello. Is that just the sun over there? It looked like a sort of a mechanical circle, but I think it might just be rendering. Oh. Night falls very quickly here. I mean, I am assuming that the cost of the map is going to be similar to how much I paid for the map of the Ewer, which was 50 currency. Can't remember the name of the currency right now. If this one's a lot more expensive, then, you know, that's a concern. Okay. I feel like I wasn't supposed to be able to climb that, but I took advantage of some geometry to allow me to do it. Okay. Across we go. Wish me luck. Cartographer's balloon. Okay, yeah, there was just enough energy in my tank for that. Hello, cartographer. Oh, I've unlocked an achievement, the gift of the gab. I greet the cartographer shyly, a little cowed by how alone we are up here, and how intimate that sometimes feels despite it being so much a part of my gliding. She responds with what sounds like a warm smile. Hello there, glider. Thanks for taking the time to climb all the way up here. Surveying gets a little lonely sometimes, you know. I tell her I do, given how lonely I can get on the sands sometimes. I hope Simoon doesn't hear. So then, what is it you need? Can I buy a map? Of course. It is indeed 50 for the Sansee map and 50 for the cartographer's badge. I'm going to buy everything. Okay, close that screen. Thanks, glider. Goodbye. All right. Map. Here we go. Here's our map. That's our destination. What does this map tell us? Not very much at all. Should I stop buying masks? Oh, no, actually, because it allows me to fast travel. Yeah, I need the map before I can fast travel, so it's definitely worth buying those. And what about that? What about that badge? I have one cartographer's badge and one machinist badge. Nice. Right. I probably can't summon Simoon all the way up here. No, I think that's Simoon parked down there and she hasn't moved. Okay, so let's... in fact, no, Simoon is... Oh, Simoon is moving. She's going to struggle to get to me, though. Let's glide in the direction of Burnt Oak. And then hopefully once we hit the ground, Simoon will intercept us. I'm going to catch myself. I know there's no fall damage, but, you know. Right, is Simoon coming? Yes, Simoon is coming. Well done, Simoon. You're a good girl. Right, Burnt Oak is just over there. I can see it. I wonder if the butterflies go in at night. That's a possibility. That would be a nice little detail, wouldn't it? Let's just park up here just in case there is any nighttime loot. Doesn't look like it, does it? Right, here we go. We're at Burnt Oak. Let's park up. And let's see what there is to see. Can I climb inside this thing? That, for some reason... Oh, no, this is not climbable. Okay. Apparently only rock walls are climbable. We're learning things. Good, 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 good. I want to get up there. That seems to be where the action is. All right. Hello, Burnt Oak Station. Hope you're all doing pretty well. What have we got here? We've got our electric charging points for the hoverbikey things. We're going to steal their fig. Undoubtedly my favourite fruit. The first thing I would ask for when we passed travelling merchants with the Ibexi. What can I do with a fig? I don't seem to have a consume option. Well, I'm sure all will become clear. There's a person to talk to here. The machinist looks me over. Oh, hello, machinist. You're late. I'm perfectly on time, I'll have you know. No. I tell them yes. They at least consider it. No, you are late. Perplexed, I wait for them to explain themselves, but they seem to wait for the same. Briefly, I feel a hint of shame as I remember times I have been late among the Ibexi, things I have slipped up in doing. But I dismiss my doubts as I recall that I have no idea who this strange machinist is. I ask them. My name is Utari. Of immediate relevance to you is that I am a friend of Saizo. I ask then if Saizo alerted them to my impending arrival. Perhaps she looks out for me and sets waypoints and oases along my gliding. A comforting thought. No, it was your hoverbike. I heard it for the first time months ago and felt the shape of its voice, of her voice, sorry. I tell Utari that it was not Simoon they heard, for Saizo and I only built her a few days hence. They wave their hands at me in a hurried dismissal. Did Saizo teach you so little? The voices of our machines are eternal, more ancient even than their forms. I hear them, as I always have. And yours, I thought, would revisit me sooner. But here we are. Now, let us speak of why you have come. Our needs converge atop the wind tower. I will ask for more, but I want to customize the bike first. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, I see. Right, so we do have performance affecting parts. Nothing about that red dye. But okay, this is process. So we've completed that quest. Simoon's just here. Hello, Simoon. Let's talk to the machinist and find out more about this tower. Utari greets me warmly. How may I help? That task still needs doing, Glider. Then tell me more. Something has stopped the tower working. I was hours away from going to see it for myself, but you and Simoon came after all. Go there, mend what is broken, or soothe what is hurt, and I will give you what you seek. I ask Utari if they know what I seek. I omit that I might not. A direction. Oh, okay, yeah, apparently. Utari knows. I will be waiting for you. Travel swiftly and safely. I say goodbye to Utari. We have the quest A Stubborn Snag. Lovely. Should we have a little look around Burnt Oak before we go on? This is inviting. I can talk to this person. I feel I should. Ah, this is the mask caster. The mask caster sits, unmoving, silent. I can't tell if the mask caster is human or something else. I've heard about mask casters in stories about glidings before. Gliders should collect 3 badges of a set and bring them to the caster, from whom the mask will be cast. I should look for more badges. I leave the mask caster. Yep, okay, understood. Do quite like the way the light changes in there. There's going to be more people to talk to here, aren't there? Oh, hello, that's a post box. Yeah, maybe later. Oh, you're on a beast. Nomadic merchant Bobby. Glider, welcome. Come view my wares. Yeah, I'd like to trade with you. Oh, but where can I get a merchant's badge? Merchants aren't liable to just give out badges freely. Your best bet there is to head to Ekria. There's a big market in town there, worth trying to Iria's attention if you want to get yourself some merchant's badges. Be careful how you do it, mind. She's not the friendliest customer. See you soon. No, I want to trade with you. Smashing. Have a gander at me goods. Oh, we have a beetle bike booster. Smoke pours out of the many exhausts at the back of this booster. Best to avoid use indoors or near other people. A beetle bike front. Frantic energy runs through the mandible-like features of this bike, never stopping and constantly in motion as if it's looking for something. And beetle bike wings. A part often utilised by beetle enthusiasts, the mandible-like wings flare out with intense tension when riders strafe and curl up tight for aerodynamic gliding when driving at high speeds. Okay, so this might give me a speed boost. I mean, all of them probably give me a stat boost of some means or another. I'm worried about the money situation, though. I feel like I need to wait until I've got a little bit more spare. Well, that sell. That said, we've got sellables. Sunshine butterflies, they sell for 5 each. And narrow stalk figs sell for 5 each. Got 3 of each, but I don't know whether I might need them for a quest. So, again, I kind of want to sit tight on that. I don't want to trade yet. I want to find out more before I do such a thing. And I want to talk to more people. And find containers with things in them. Hello, you're well dressed. The guard before me stands tall, her posture shaped by duty, uniform weathered by years. Hello there, young glider. I'm nearly startled by the force of her greeting, but her voice is comforting somehow, warm and welcoming. I greet her with the accidental enthusiasm of a traveller finding a friend. She smiles behind the mask, I think. Always nice to meet a fellow adventurer, especially now. How are you faring so far? The world is big and I feel very small. You say that like it's a bad thing. Isn't it a wonder, the size of it all, that you can spend your whole life wandering and still find more to see? I think about the balled-up fabric and smoothed-out rock that will make my next pillow, and many to come. My neck aches faintly at the thought of how many nights I'll spend this way. It's possible I'm romanticising it a little. You see, I'm getting ready to leave on my second gliding. She reads the confusion in my silence. Did no one tell me of the second gliding? Does that come after second breakfast? I suppose it isn't a real second gliding, but it's how I'm thinking about it. A chance to see the world again, and how it's changed. I'm an Equine guard, you see. Or, I was an Equine guard. As of 3 days ago, I'm officially retired. You should have seen the way the others looked at me. There was a laugh in her voice. All of them were so baffled to see me go, telling me how much I'd missed the big city. A few of them even felt sorry for me, like what would I do now that my life's purpose is complete? Can you imagine? I try to, but I can barely muster a view of my purpose's start, let alone its end. I shake my head. I said, thank you for all the strange condolences, but tomorrow marks the first time in decades that I'll wake up in the morning and have absolutely no idea what lies ahead, and I've never been more excited. Don't get me wrong, I've loved my work. I even loved the noise and the trouble of Ecria, but I've spent enough of my life standing around looking hard. It's time to explore. Her glee is infectious. I ask where she'd like to go. I'm heading to the Badlands, I think. I want to see the Bridge of the Betrayed. If you haven't already, you should definitely go and see it yourself. You'll want the northern Badlands, southwest of here. I nod, trying to keep the directions in mind, and Elizabeth gives me a little tap. Maybe I'll see you up there. That's given me a quest, a view from the bridge. Cool. That's something to go and check out later. I presume if I set that as my active quest, will it appear as a waypoint? No, it doesn't. Okay, some quests give you waypoints, some don't. Oh, hold on. I hadn't even chosen the right one. View from the bridge, that's the one. Nope, still no waypoint. And a stubborn snag, that's going to be the quest that we're going to be doing quite soon. But first I just want to talk to more people around here. Oh, I can't talk to you. Oh, I can talk to you. Can I talk to you? Oh, you're a merchant of some sort. Ah, I meet Ifar, the innkeeper of the camp. What can I do for you? Do you have any tasks that need doing? Come on, give me more quests. Before I can even finish the question, Ifar shouts, larval husks. I repeat the words back to her as a clarification. She nods. I need some larval husks. They're... How much do you know about beetles? A little bit. Well, not sure if this is part of that little bit, but larval husks are what gets left behind when the beetle larvae grow. Beautiful, really tough casings. If you don't mind, I'd be grateful if you could collect some for me. The type I'm looking for are Hercules beetles. You won't need to go far, but the nest is guarded by the mother beetle. You're going to have to find a way to get past her. I tell her I'll do my best. Anything else I can help you with? No, goodbye. Right, Remnants of Change. Larval Husks 0 of 3, and that has given us a quest marker. Does that show up on the map? Oh, wow, that's a long way away. That might not even be in this area. I do still feel like dealing with the turbine should be the priority. Can't talk to you. There's the merchant there again. Let's see if there's... Oh, there's... Can I get to that? Okay. Oh, I'm doing a thing that doesn't feel physically correct. Right, yes, there's something in there, but I can't get to it yet. Maybe once someone's cleared this hay out of the way. Do you clear hay out of ways? Let's find out. Shepard Lear. Well met, glider. Oh, many questions. What's in that glass vial? Oh, I made this. It's a colour palette for a hoverbike, inspired by my work as a herder. Here, take some, I insist. I'd be very proud to see you riding a bike with my colours, Sable. How do you know my name? Okay, what's up with the statue? Ah, you may recognise her, Oana. She was a great herder of many creatures. They say she came from the whale and herded the ancestors of the creatures we heard today. We teach that keeping your herd near her statues will keep them together, well-fed and healthy. Well met, glider. Alright, see you around. Alright, so I've got some colours for me glider now, which is cool. I want to know how to apply that. Might be talking to the machinist, does it? Customized bike. I'm not seeing anything about colours in here. Okay, what about in my inventory? Select. Okay, I feel like I'm going to need to maybe find a special person who specialises in painting gliders. And once I find them... Oh, hello. Once I find them, I'll be able to use that dye. Right, I'm now carrying a bucket. I don't know why, but that's what was in there. Okay, so is there a quest that someone around here grants? You know, find my buckets, that sort of thing. Let's talk to you again, just in case. We had goats in my clan. Ah, so you are familiar with their temperament. I suppose you are Ibexi. Say hello to Umar and Jadi for me. Well met, glider. Alright, no. Nothing else there. So I don't know what these buckets are for. And I feel like I've spoken to everyone now. So I guess any mystery about the buckets is going to have to wait. That thing popped up. Maybe there's a message for me. I don't really care for it right now. I do want to just have a little look over here, because it feels like there's a piece of hardware that might be interesting. On many more buckets. Oh, hello. Hello, you. I'm trying to talk to it. There we go. A dusk firefly. Yeah, this piece of hardware here looks pretty funky. Can I drop down inside this thing? We're okay. There's a bed here. Oh, there's a person. Hello. It's a challenge not to view scrappers through quite a romantic lens. As I looked towards my gliding as a child, I pictured myself as a dust-covered traveller, exploring strange forbidden places and finding strange forgotten things. A treasure hunter of old and arcane objects. And though I'm certain the grind of sifting through sand and dirt for useful tools and things left over can wear anyone down, I cannot help but weave some thread of my fantasy into the reality of the work. Greetings, glider. Name's Altin. I give a bow and introduce myself as Sable. You find much scrap metal out there, Sable? It's been known to happen. Good. Altin leans back and looks up at the ceiling thoughtfully. Got a task for you then, if you're up for it. The hesitation in my voice is a product of a gentle intimidation, but I stand up straight and casual enough to seem like I'm up for anything. Altin seems to believe it enough. I need scrap, Sable, and lots of it. And you out there already, doing basically nothing? Altin chuckles to himself. Shouldn't say it like that. Gliding's odd, eh? You have nothing to do, so you have everything to do. Wonder if anyone's ever spent their gliding just lying around. I don't know if that counts as a gliding. I say with a smirk that I don't imagine that would count as a gliding, but at the same time I wonder if some people do go out and use the time to simply be with themselves in a safe and reflective space. Would it matter as much what mask we chose if we found our purpose deep within? Oh no, should I be doing that? Altin clears his throat, and I'm grateful to be shaken free. Anyhow, the task. Let's see if you can understand this one, yeah? It's a bit complex. I tell him I'm ready. Go out, find scrap, bring it to me. What sort of scrap? I ask Altin what sort of scrap he'd like. All of it. Big scrap, little scrap, medium-sized scrap. If it's made of metal and it's too busted up for anything else, I want it. Think you can handle that? I tell him I'm happy for any reason to explore and that I'll return with everything I find. I say goodbye to Altin. We have a quest. Does it tell me in the quest how much we need? Just any scrap metal. Okay. I can talk to him a little bit more. Ask how much? No, not yet. No, okay. I was wondering if I could go back and reawaken that particular dialogue option, but apparently not. I wonder if there's actually any scrap out here that he's just left lying around. It doesn't look like there's anything interactable. Alright, I want to head back up towards that wind tower thing. A stubborn snag. So that is... looks like it's over towards where we found the balloon. Righto, let's summon our hoverbike. Doesn't seem to be coming. Oh, I do spot a location over there. Should I mark that? What was the mark button? It was that, wasn't it? I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure I need to mark it because it's not like I'm going to miss it, but... Let's start heading towards that turbine. Or maybe we should head... yeah, see, the thing is, right, if I start heading towards that location I just saw, then the problem is that I might find myself kind of getting ahead of myself and doing... kind of going towards a quest destination before I've got the associated quest, which sometimes isn't a bad thing, but sometimes can result in a bit of time wasting. I think I'm better off checking out this turbine. You know, that was what the Machinist wanted us to do. The Machinist seems to be quite an important person. Can I look on my map and see how far it is? Quite a way. Okay, but we will be able to fast travel back to Burnt Oak Station when the time arrives. This turbine's a long way away. Did they not consider installing it a little bit closer? It feels like it would have been a logical choice. Is that the turbine up there in the distance? The distances involved in this game are quite big. And there is no way... Well, I suppose I can buy upgrades to boost the speed of the hover. Yeah, I'm starting to see the value in that. I'm just going to get off over here, see if there's anything good to pick up. critters floating about the place? Doesn't look like it. That tower there. Have I been up there yet? I'm just going to go and have a little quick inspect. I feel like this is a game where the purpose of it is basically just to get distracted by stuff. I suppose it kind of depends upon the size of the thing that's distracting you, really. Sometimes it's worth marking it for later. What have we got here? Okay, little signpost. Lovely. Is that going to be a fast travel marker? Doesn't look like it. That would have been cool, wouldn't it? Right, let's climb this tower. Feels like there's got to be at least a bit of money at the top. If not something better. Oh, it's just one of you. Chum egg. I'm not even sure that the chum egg was something that I was able to sell to the merchant. So, that doesn't give me any immediate value, does it? Right, let's get back on our bike. I'm fine. Don't mind me. It's not as bad as it looks. See, I worry that next time I fly past that tower, I'm going to think, have I been up there yet? Is there something to pick up? Now, I felt like I saw a white dot appear here, but I'm now realising that I imagined it. That's a bit disappointing. Yeah, the only white dot I'm seeing around here is the bike. Okay, thought it might be another butterfly opportunity. Apparently not. Alright, this looks like this is a big area we're heading to. So I think this is probably a good place to end this episode. In the next episode, we will be going up and investigating this turbine and seeing what we can do to get it running again. Hope you'll join me for that. And have a great evening. Bye-bye.